Hey, Familia, Recovery Lightworker here. You know, I wanted to talk to you today about the parades and St. Patty's Day and the color of green. So, did you know that the color of green is your heart chakra? And when you drink, sometimes you're just not the same. You shapeshift after you get a buzz. And what that does is it causes you to have a little imbalance. Like, you might be arrogant, cocky. You might be confrontational after you start drinking. I know I was all of them things when I drank. But did you also know that the color of green was the rug that you would walk on when you would walk into the pyramids? And none of us understand this or know this. And now, yesterday was a big party night in Cheviot. And well, at every bars, but Cheviot has like the big stretch of bars, and it was jamming. It was jamming. And we don't understand that when we drink, the alcohol, the wheat, the barley, the wine, the fermenting of the product hurts our biofield. What is our biofield? Our electromagnetic energy. Conjunction, junction, what's your function? Electricity, but an organic electricity. See, the outlets in our house and the telephone poles, you can't really go and hug that. You can't hang out with that like that. It's not what we think, babies. It's just not what we think. And it hurts our electromagnetic field when we drink because all of them items are made with electricity in big cylinder drums. Dun, 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 dun. What is a drum? What's the drum? The drum is your heartbeat. The beat. And your heart is green. Color for your chakra. And when you're doing all that shit, you're not the same. You know that. And how many times have you said after drinking and it was a little bit too much, I'm gonna stop? You say you're gonna stop because you know in your cellular memory bank that it is not good. It is just not good. I don't care what anybody says. And did you know that alcohol is the #1 drink sold over pop and everything? It's alcohol. You know, you ever just drove down the road in the main street in whatever town you're from, and every restaurant serves alcohol, every convenience store has alcohol, everything has alcohol there. That's for a reason, to keep you stuck. Are you stuck? I was stuck for a long time. I was stuck in the alcohol for a real long time. I don't have shame because of it. I learned from it. So remember when it's St. Patty's Day and all this beer's green. And I'm just going to use this as an example. In the movie Meet the Fockers, what did his dad say when that guy drove up in a green car? He said, smart people buy green. And now St. Patty's Day is from Ireland. And there's a lot of beautiful pyramids in Ireland, but not only that, that's the giant's dance, or headstone, but it's actually called the giant's dance. Because if you ever watch Highlander, you'll see that lady. You'll see the ladies dance around the stones. Because what they're doing is they're creating an energy of peace and love and kindness and knowledge. You walk the green carpet into the pyramid, not the red carpet for an award. Okay, that's bullshit. That's not what we do. And your heart chakra is your element of air. You don't breathe good when you drink. You bet you snore real loud at night. And your communication is love. And your function is to show you the way. To show you the way. You do this by the love. You do this by the loving you. It shows you the way by the loving you. When you're drinking, a lot of people don't get so loving. Or especially if a man or a woman want to have sexual relations at that time. Now the fluid that is coming out of your body is not good. So just remember that, okay? We're going to do a little affirmation today. You ready? Okay, so we're going to try not to pick the same card. But you know, if it happens, then it's meant to be, right? Okay, so I'm going to shuffle the deck. I'm going to shuffle. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see. And it's just an energy. Let's see what happens. Okay, I'm going to pull this one. Boom. Okay, we got this one. It says, my seers are simple. Are your seers simple? These are your seers. Footsteps in the sand, they are part of the divine's plan. Are your seers simple? Or do you judge? Do you want what somebody else's has? When you get drunk, does your seers get a little different? Footsteps in the sand, they are part of the divine plan. Is your footsteps part of your divine plan? Or are you doing the most, trying to get, you know, the designer this, the designer that, cutting down, you know, trees, destroying your land for other people or a job that's not your greater good, going to a concrete building, using chemicals at work? You wouldn't put that on the sand. And this is a big sandbox. And we treat it like, it's very sad. Especially the landfill. Now all these beads, alcohol, cups, food, all of the consumption from people partying last night for St. Patty's Day. And it's not even till Tuesday. It's gonna be full in the land because it's like a party for 3 days. And all that's going into the land, which is our sandbox. Doesn't sound so pretty, does it? You know, that's a lot of mind control. Are you under mind control because of that? I was. And my eyes became simple enough to see. You know, I hope this finds whoever needs it. And I love you. Namaste.